What's up, guys? Steven and Bryce here with Discover Power Sports. Exciting news and a little review here. We are now an aux beam dealer. So really awesome. I was a aux beam guy here already before this happened. We saw the quality of their products, installed it on my 2022, their touch panel. We're going to be talking about the 8-gang multi-function switch panel here. This is a Bluetooth unit with 8 functions. Very solid build, very good quality. Again, some folks have these Switch Pros setups, which are just considerably more expensive. This is a great unit. I've had great luck with it so far. Haven't put it through too many elements, but we're going to review it today, as well as show you some of how I installed it on my X3. And then we're going to have a video where we're going to get it on Bryce's machine as well. Another cool thing that we're doing is a 20% off deal on these lights on the website. So Panel 20 is going to get you 20% off on these guys for the first 20 people. So go to the website, check it out. We'll drop a link below, and let's get talking about it. So cool thing about this that I like in this day and age is the Bluetooth functionality of this. Now this is Android, this is iOS, so this works with all major phones, and it is a Bluetooth device. So I run an iPad in this thing for GPS and music, and among other things, and it has a really cool, easy to use app. Has the layout of the switch functions, the same thing that you'll see on the actual hard unit itself. Again, here's the iPad version, phone version. You can change the backlight color to anything you want within this pattern, brightness. You can even come and program what and how these switches work, whether you want to toggle, a momentary, a pulsed, for a strobe. Some guys are actually tying in their starter switches to these off of the momentary function. So you can program these switches to do whatever you want to do. On, off, momentary, hold down, like a horn, or pulsed, strobe, a light that otherwise cannot strobe. So a lot of cool functionality, a lot of good user features. You can actually group these. Say you've got a set of lights, you want everything on at one time to override all the switches. You can actually program a group to turn on every single one of your lights. If you're in the desert, or you're going stealth mode, shutting those suckers off one time, blasting them on, you can do that by setting up these groups. So really cool. And of course you can set up icons either through picture or the default icons. They've actually got stickers as well. These come blank, really good quality stickers. These things are made to last. These aren't cheap, these aren't paper. This is actually a composite. They go on, they stay on, they're very nice. We'll pan around here to the actual switch itself, and I'll show you kind of what those look like on it. As you can see, I've got only 4 functions on mine right now. This is an 8-function setup. Again, this is tactile, touch, very flush, very easy to use. I've got my interior light here, my rear lights, my bumper lights, and then my windshield lights, which I have my Dial Dynamics pods. So again, another thing that we got on the website, this works great with Dial Dynamics, and this has multiple amperage functions. So these Dial Dynamics, they pull a higher amp due to the lumens, and this has been plenty. Actually, I have them on a 10 amp, which is more than enough circuit and amperage for those lights. I'm actually running 2 sets on one circuit for those lights. So really cool, really good feel. This is a cast product. This is very solid mounted, waterproof, good quality. Everything is watertight and in a good position, and really easy to use and maneuver. I've got it up here. I like it overhead and clean because I kind of had a busy console, but folks have mounted them down here. You can actually mount them on your grip here. So really wherever you want to go. These actually come with a very long cord, and then also there's an extension that you can buy secondary. So you can actually make this thing go from the front to back of, say, a Max or another 4-seater side-by-side. So a lot of functionality to this. And then also our off-road guys that are Jeep guys, Bronco guys, 4Runner guys, these go automotive. Absolutely can use in an automotive atmosphere. It's the same switch setup, same everything. We've seen it in both. So really good value, really good quality for what you're getting, and it'll do anything and everything you need. This can do, has up to, I believe, 230 amps and a 40 amp circuit as well. So a lot of functionality behind it. So now back here, I'm going to kind of show you where my setup is. And obviously this is the control unit, the distribution unit. This tactile switch wires into it through a weather tight shielded cable that actually is in a wire loom, so it won't rub through. It's protected. You can run it in the elements. It's going to hold up. So this distribution panel is relay driven. Everything is fused. You've got your 5 amp, 10 amp, 10 amp, 20 amp, 20 amp, 30 amp, and actually another 30 amp. So those are your choices on wiring in for amperage. So if you're running high amperage components, you absolutely have a lot of power to play with on this device. So again, very clean, very custom setup that I did on mine. I wanted it as close to the battery as possible, everything hidden as much as possible, and that's where I put it. Kind of out of the elements, protected a little bit, high enough for me to not get into water with. But again, this is a sealed box, so it is going to hold up against the elements. Now, I don't recommend submerging this sucker for long periods of time for our friends that really like to go through deep water, a lot of mud, but you position it in the right place, it'll hold up more than enough. So really cool item. It's on the website. Anything aux beam, so lighting amongst their other products, we now carry. Check it out on the website. Let us know if you want to grab something or you got questions on this, questions on the install. Be more than happy to talk through it with you, or even do a little bit further deep dive on how I installed it on mine and ran some of the wires. So cool product. Again, color changing. You can set the background, the brightness, everything like that. Groups, custom your icons, everything on this switch. Again, a lot of things you can do with this guy. Very versatile, very clean for you guys that have very busy consoles and ate up a lot of your switches space. You don't really want anything down here, you want it up here, you can absolutely do that. So really is a great way to not put in a bulky piece of equipment or more of these Carling switches when you're trying to run a lot of lighting amongst other things. So cool product. Again, panel 20. Check out the website, discoverpowersports.com. We're going to link it below. Check it out. Panel 20 for the first 20 people.
And I mean, like Steven said before, we're working guys, and we like our side-by-sides. And really, Steven got this before we even thought about carrying it on the site, and we were impressed with the quality and reached out to Auxbeam, and they allowed us to become a dealer. So we really believe in it now after seeing the quality. Nothing against like Switch Pros and all that, just except for their price. They're a little high, but I mean, these are super. This one is super nice, I'm telling you. And there are 3 different options. So there's 2 different 8 gang options. This one that Steven has is the nice one with the Bluetooth, with the backlight that adjusts the color. But there are also some less expensive options with another 8 gang option with a it's just permanent blue backlighting or permanent green backlighting.
Yeah, with no Bluetooth functionality.
Yeah, no Bluetooth functionality. I'm not sure if it has momentary and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll have to look that up, and we'll add it on.
I think it is just a static
just on or off. Yeah,
we'll let you know.
Yeah, and then another model is they have a 6 gang model, the same as the last 8 gang we talked about, with the blue or green backlighting. That's your choice. So
yeah, and again, we're working guys, and I think economical even when it comes to a $30,000+ machine. Again, I wanted to buy it to test the quality, to test the product before we put our name behind it, and it's been great so far, and it'll get put through its paces even more. Again, I try to be very thorough with the install, but man, it was super easy. Again, all the brackets you're going to need, all the wiring you're going to need, Auxbeam has it all in the kit. So it's a one and done, buy it kit, run your wires, run your harnesses, and you're fixed up. Very sharp and at a very good price point. So check it out, guys. Yeah, so we want everyone to have the opportunity to have it. So the first 20 people that go to our website and buy it, use the code PANEL20. And if the code doesn't work, then 20 people have already gotten it before you. So you can do it from the cell phone, you can do it from a tablet device, and again, you can be in or around the unit. If it's on, if you got an accessory, this thing has a pretty far reach. So if you're working in and around it, again, I have my dome light on, so I can just toggle my dome light. All it is, again, touch, and you can override it by pressing either the switch or doing it on the phone or doing it this. It all works together. Nothing is going to trump the other one. It is a simple on-off process. And again, I can be away from this guy, need a little bit of lighting, say I'm hooking something up or pulling somebody out, or need to light up the camp. All I gotta do is press that button and boom, there's our lights. Front lights. And again, these are high amperage circuits, so they can take the abuse from a set of dial dynamics. These are pros. That's a set of pros up there as well, and maxes. So that's a lot of amperage. They run about 3.8 a piece, and pretty bright guys. But this thing is no problem. And again, all you got to do is toggle those to override. Put on my dome light again, my rear chase lights here. You can see in the back. So pretty cool product. Again, super easy to use, a real easy download. Haven't had any trouble with the app. Again, I know it's a little funky when you're buying some of these things in the app quality, but it's held up great. Haven't had any issues with it. Been very easy to use and very easy to understand. The instructions are great as well. It comes with very high quality instructions, as you can see, very detailed, quite a bit, and in good English. So this is not broken English or a bad translation. The app has an easy QR code to download the app, whether Android or iOS. And again, nice clean packaging, very actually high quality for the product in my opinion. When you look at it, it comes in nice foam packaging. This actually will come with all the hardware you need, the main wiring harness, and it actually comes with multiple brackets to mount or fabricate the power distribution panel. So if you've got somewhere other place to hard mount it or put it, it comes with a few bracketing options. So a great all-around product. Again, check out the website, type in panel 20 for the first 20 people to receive a 20% discount. And again, like, subscribe. Appreciate everyone for taking the time to watch this video. Thanks, guys.